What's up, y'all? It's NetworkBret. The goal of this video is to get you to remember the network classes A through E without ever having to think about it again. Now, it is a little work intensive, so you got to do a little bit of work, but if you do it this way, you pretty much never have to think about it. You don't have to memorize these things. When you go to take your exam or whatever you're doing with this information, you can just write down this little graph. It's going to be easy. So here's how we're going to work backwards. These numbers kind of just look like random numbers. It's so hard to remember these numbers for me for some reason. It's a little easier personally if I just work them out. And I'm going to show you how to do that. It doesn't take that long. So we got to count in binary. That's how they all work. You know that. So just at the top, I do this little thing. I don't know why I can't draw on this. Where you just go backwards. You write down how you're going to count it out. It's pretty easy. You just go by 2 each time. At this point, you probably understand how to count in binary. Forgive my terrible handwriting. It's not that important for the video. All you're going to do for this, you're going to make a chart like this. Just go A, B, C, D, E, and you're going to put zeros diagonally like connect 4. That's it. That's the whole secret. So if this hasn't been explained to you, it's kind of weird, but this one's 0 and the rest are x's, which means they're variable. This one is a 1, 0. Then the rest are x's here. So I'm drawing a line just to save a little time, but all of those are variable. So then C is just 1, 1, 0, and then the rest are variable. D, oh, I don't even know what that does. 1, 1, 1, 0, the rest are variable. Then C is 1, 1, 1, 1. Then the rest are variable. All you have to do is draw this chart, connect 4. That's it. Then you just do the math. So the first one, 0 to 128, that is just what all these numbers of all variables can add up to. So you're never going to have more than 127 because this range right here only adds up to 127. But they could all be 0. So because all of those are variable, it starts from 0, goes to 127. The next one, as you see, the one non-variable, or the two non-variables, that one, so it's the minimum is going to be this 128 right here. So that's why class B starts at 128, and the most you can add up to while having a 0 in the second column is going to be 191. The math works for the rest of them. That's it. So if you've been having trouble, it doesn't seem like it'd be more simple to just write it out in binary, but that is just exactly what I do to remember this. And it's easy to, if like this graph that I just drew does not take that long to draw. This is a quick little video. I just scribbled it up. It's not beautiful or anything, but you will never have a problem with the class of networks if you just draw this graph. And like I said, it's a little bit labor intensive, but I think that, in a testing environment, especially where you have a piece of paper, instead of having to memorize these numbers some random way, if you're not used to working with them, just write down the table, man. Just do the binary. That's it. So, I don't know. It took me a while. I could not get the numbers memorized. It bothered me for so long. Then one day I saw how it was drawn in binary like this, and I thought, oh my gosh, that is so simple. This whole time I thought they were using random ass numbers. There's a system to it. draw the system, never think about it again.